Okay, and we just hit the time limit for the first half of our screencast over creating content. So we are picking up at viewing the document that we just created on our website, our example procedure. And if you look at the procedure here, here is the table of contents that we made based on our headings that we entered. Normally the table of contents is in kind of a more rational spot, as you can see on this page, more at the top. But I think what happened here is because we had an image at the top, our browser is sort of pushing the table of contents down a little bit. So not too big of a deal though. If we want to edit our page, there are a few ways that we can do that. The easiest way is to be on the page and click this nice edit link, and we are back in edit mode. Or we can go to all procedures here in the sidebar, and we can find my example procedure and click edit. And here we are again. So it's really easy to go back and forth. There is a way in WordPress for you to view revisions, and as long as revisions are enabled by the administrator, you can view recent changes to your document in this revision section. And if you click on it, it will show you, what exactly was changed. And in this case, nothing really has been changed because it was the first revision of the document and just some autosaves. But it can be helpful to go back in time and see what has happened in older editions. And if you want to delete one of your procedures, you can, in edit mode, go to this Move to Trash button, or when you're in the All Procedures View menu, you can just check it and go to Move to Trash, or you can just click the Trash button. And when you move something to trash, it's not permanently deleted. It just goes to a little trash folder, and it can be undeleted unless you click that delete permanently button, in which case it's deleted permanently, as the name kind of indicates. Once you have made your procedure, it appears on the library's website, and I will show you where that goes. We will go to the library's WordPress site, and we will go to Library Info, Procedures, and it will appear wherever we listed it in that departments field when we noted which departments we gave it. So we gave it our acquisitions and collection development and electronic resources. And here under acquisitions and collection development, we have my example procedure, and electronic resources, we have my example procedure. So it worked as planned, and we can click it here, and it will take us right to it. Note that by default, procedures are disabled for the public to view. You have to be logged in and have an account on our website to view them. There is an ability to change permissions on a page-by-page basis, but that functionality is turned off right now because it's kind of complicated to manage, but I can help you set it up if you at any time feel the need to use it. And while I'm at it, let me show you the policies page, which is very similar to procedures. The only difference is policies are just a plain list, and they aren't broken down by department necessarily. And policies are viewable by the general public. So I wanted to point out some best practices for how you should create your content that is in your procedures and pages and policies and all that. And I actually created a procedure, and it is called Web Content Publishing Guidelines. And and you can review this at any time. And it talks about some guidelines regarding page layouts, which is something that the administrator type users can control, not really relevant for the purpose of this tutorial. Some guidelines for styling text. Basically, it's best practice for you to use the default font and the default colors, and not to align or center or justify your text. And then I also give a description in here of the headings that we went over already in our tutorial. So if you can follow those guidelines, you will do a good job and have some good easy pages. And that pretty much wraps up then our tutorial on creating content and managing content in WordPress. So next time we will be going over some of the administrator functionality. Most of the librarians will not need to have anything to do with that functionality, so except for those of you who will be in charge of administering a website for your library location, this probably is the last of the tutorial videos that you will need to watch. Thank you.